Dude, you're going to have to figure out a way to put that headset on, but still keep on the fancy hat.
Yeah.
Don't lose the hat.
The hat is everything.
You might be able to now. Maybe you can fit the hat on over top of the headset.
There you go.
Let's see if that works.
You and Clevenger are going to have hat battles.
Oh, look at that. When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll
there
make
you go.
It work.
Hey.
Welcome to Cleveland, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, thank you.
So can I start off by totally creeping and asking about your sister rather than asking about you?
No, that's perfectly fine.
Diamond, I mean, she's incredible. She plays for Chicago Sky on the WNBA. She won the Skills Challenge this last season. Just an incredible player. What's it like to have a sister that is such a superstar as well?
It's pretty nice, to be honest with you, to have a sibling that has that same drive as I do. You know, I can remember countless times growing up, like she used to sleep in my bed, you know, and we would just talk about where we wanted to go.
So close.
Yeah.
And did you guys like throw down in the driveway playing ball, or
yeah,
she just kicked your butt the whole time, or
no? Actually, I used to bully her when we were little. But, you know, anytime my teammates came over, she was always like wanting to play basketball or just do stuff with the guys. So I think we kind of shaped her into who
she's
she
amazing.
is now.
It's
but
fun to watch.
She's an incredible player.
And of course, your dad played a huge role with both of you too. Talk a little bit about that drive that he instilled in you guys.
You know, me and my sister and I, we obviously Dad played in the big leagues. We're always going to be linked to him, especially me having the same name as him. But we always kind of wanted to kind of create our own identity and kind of separate ourselves from him.
Yep.
And he encouraged it, you know. He always said, I probably should have named you Delino.
Anytime you stepped on a baseball field, you were the big leaguers kid.
Exactly. So,
but DeShields stands alone anyhow.
Right.
They would have figured it out.
Right. But, you know, I love my name. It's so unique. It's so different. And obviously to follow my dad's footsteps is awesome. But, we just try to create our own path, and I think we both are doing pretty good for ourselves right now.
I'd say.
Okay, now we can talk about baseball stuff.
I remember you and I have been knowing each other a long time.
I know. I think we did my first interview with you, Jay.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It was at ESPN on Cold Pizza, and I remember the night before the producer called me at home and said, "Here's your guest list tomorrow. Here's who you have," and they were. I go, "Wait, that's Delino's kid." Yeah. He's going to be ready to go. He's a superstar coming into the draft and everything else. I was excited about that.
Yeah.
And I've had fun watching your career as you moved on. And now I'm thrilled that you're here to help the Indians try to get over that hump, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, small world, huh?
And I'll tell you, and you know this, I know it is. It is. You know this as well as anyone, what speed can do to a game and how it can impact the outcome of a game. Mm-hmm. That's your thing, defense, speed. Talk about being here to play that kind of specific role, to be that guy that can literally win that one-run game once they get a runner on first, put you into the game, and you can be the difference maker.
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in my legs and defense. You know, you don't really see a lot of guys stealing bases anymore.
It's a lost art.
Right, or playing small ball and stuff like that. So that's something that I really enjoy. I love running around the bases. I love taking away hits from guys in the outfield. Love robbing homers.
You've done that a lot, by the way.
Yeah. So I really think on a defensive level I've elevated my game. Base running has just always kind of been a natural thing for me. And from the offensive side, I think I haven't even touched my ceiling yet. So I'm really excited just to get an opportunity to go out there and play and really show people what I'm capable of doing.
So our home opener is at the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold here then.
It's cold. We get this little wind thing going on in downtown Cleveland. How do you prepare for the conditions for a game? Is this something? What I'm going after is, you know, we have a lot of kids that are constantly watching you guys and want to know how you do it. How do you get better? How do you prepare for something like that? So, you know, how do you prepare for a game when you know it's going to be cold or you know it's going to be windy?
For me, it's baseball. Like, it's a game I love playing. You know, you hear guys complaining about the weather all the time. Oh, it's too hot, it's too cold. But it's the big leagues. Like, regardless of the weather conditions.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah,
Play ball.
You're going to feel it a little bit, but at the same time, you get to play a game that a lot of people wish that they were playing. So I kind of that kind of gets me through it, you know, just having that mindset of, you know, I love baseball, and it doesn't matter what conditions I'm in. It could be snowing, raining, hot. I played in Texas for 5 years,
Right.
110-degree weather. Like, it doesn't matter.
Well, you'll get the other end of that here.
You'll get everything here.
Yeah.
That's kind of the fun part about it,
for
certainly.
sure.
Did you talk to Dad about? Dad was traded for Pedro.
Yep.
So here's a guy who's a Hall of Fame pitcher, multi Cy Young Award winner. The same exact thing now is going on for you. You've been dealt for a guy that's won a couple of Cy Youngs and likely on his way to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Did you have any conversations about, okay, so how do I handle this pressure? Because there's going to be pressure there.
Yeah, I love the pressure, to be honest with you. It really pushes me and motivates me to be more than myself, to be better. So I'm really excited about that. But one thing my dad always told me is that whoever you get drafted by, whatever team you're on, don't expect to be there for your whole career.
It's a business.
Yeah, it's a business at the end of the day. And that was something that he just constantly preached to me. Don't get comfortable. You know, anything can happen. You know, he thought he was going to be in Montreal his whole career.
Right.
And then at the blink of an eye, he was gone. He played for 5 different teams. So,
Did you get comfortable in Texas? Because you were there a minute.
no, I didn't think I was going to be there forever.
Yeah.
But I wasn't under the impression that I was going to get traded. But, you know, Corey Kluber, I mean, how can you say that
Right,
guy?
yeah.
Right?
Must be something, right?
Right, exactly. So on the flip side of that, it's encouraging that people on the outside see my value and what I can bring to the table. You know, I believe I'm a championship player. I know I'm a team first guy, and you know, I lay it all on the line every single night that I'm out there. So it was really strange, but you know, having somebody to go through that, you know, just a phone call away definitely helped.
Yeah.
It's always fun to watch when we get a new player in, and you know, Chris Antonetti and Terry Francona are very big on clubhouse culture and how the guys fit together. They want obviously superstar players, but if somebody is going to cause problems in the clubhouse, that can be easily as detrimental as having bad play.
Right.
So how do you think you fit in with a clubhouse when you step in a brand new clubhouse? You know, how do you find your way? Especially after, like, someone like Corey Kluber, he was a very senior member of the team. He was a leader in the clubhouse. He leaves. Things are going to be kind of shifty around there. Do you step up right away and like, guys, I'm here, let's do this, or do you kind of hang back and watch?
You know, I don't want to come here and like try to lead this team. You know what I'm saying? I just want to come here and just really compliment the guys. And if they ask me something that they might not have heard before, you know, I think I bring a different element to this team. You know, I'm open. You know, it's all about togetherness and unity, and you know, I just want to just help as much as I can, whether it's with my knowledge or, you know, if I see something on the bases or whatever it is. I've always been like I said, a team first guy, so I think I'll fit in just fine. But I don't want to step on nobody's toes, obviously. But, you know, I feel like I'm good with people. I love the game of baseball. I want to win. I'm not selfish. So I think I'll fit in just fine.
Awesome. I can't wait to see
I've
how
got
it
a
works.
state of the game question for you, and that's what happened with the Astros and the Red Sox in this past offseason. How prevalent is sign stealing in baseball? Because there were a lot of other teams that have long been suspected.
I think it's there. Part of it is a part of the game.
Sure.
When you're out there.
Not everyone's using electronics to do it, though.
Right, but that's just how the game has changed. You know, we got iPads and all this stuff in the dugout. Like, it's really hard to manage that kind of stuff.
Right.
Whereas back in the day, it was just like eyes. You know, my dad always told me, play with your eyes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it used to be part of the inside baseball tactic was to see if you could decipher signs.
It was an art for me.
Right.
The year I stole 100 bases, I wasn't just running to run. You know, I would get on second base and get the signs, and that was kind of like how I would get to third base. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Do I think they're the first or last team to do it? No.
Let's hope they're the last.
Yeah, I hope they're the last, but baseball is really hard, and I think guys try to find ways to win. Maybe they were oblivious; they didn't really think that they were doing anything wrong at the time. But it is what it is.
I think they thought everyone does it. We can get away with this.
Right? Exactly. So
not so
much.
Yeah.
Well, we have Bobby Bradley in the on-deck circle right now, so we're going to free you from your line of questioning.
Thank
you so much.
You're
Can't
welcome.
wait to see you out at
Thank you.
Progressive
Thank you.
Field. Late Barge, of course, our home opener, as Delino DeShields joins us.
By the
here.
way,
Thank
so
you.
far, I mean, Bobby's giving you a run for your money, but so far, on point,
on fleek.
Pat puts you over the top right now.
Right.
You're the leader in the clubhouse.
Sweet.
Thanks, Delino.